Good morning, Bishop. Over 3 years ago, I kept running into a series of problems with the couples that I was working with in marriage therapy. One of them was the sheer numbers of people that I were lining up at the door with relationships that were either pretty much dead or very close to dead, and the urgency to serve them and the limited capacity to do so really started to make me feel like my hands were tied. So I started trying to bring some creative thinking to the solution. I had also seen some limitations, some substantial limitations to any marriage therapy, marriage repair system that was built solely on science and the efforts of researchers. They try, but if they don't figure out how to include eternal principles in the process, then it'll never be good enough. I was aware of many services being offered by the religious source that we have access to, but in those settings, the sharp, direct, and sometimes medically aggressive needs for some of these relationships that are really in a bad condition, really poor condition, where we fear that they're pretty much dead or almost dead. I needed something with a little more intensity. Then there was the ever and ongoing problem of working really hard during therapy sessions, and then they forget a lot of what was taught, or they need more information. They need it to be solid and accurate and not repeating in their minds inaccurately from trying to remember what was taught in the sessions. And so with all these things in mind, and of course the ever-present awareness that we need to be fiscally, financially responsible and keep things at a minimum cost for families and our culture, I put together a long series of classes and online multimedia workshops where the husbands and the wives could get the training they need through what we now call the marriage repair workshop. Knowing the process should not be a quick one. Knowing the process should not be like a 3-week, a 6-week, a weekend training. This training expands over the course of 40 weeks and has an accompaniment with it and multimedia online training course that we call the Lazarus Lectures, intentionally as a reminder that sometimes a relationship needs to be raised from the dead, because it will take a miracle. So Bishop, for your sake, knowing that you need to have information before you can have the confidence of passing on to others, please follow the link here to access the first of the Lazarus Lectures for free. Reply to me in an email, and I will get you access to one or more of the actual live workshops online where you can get a real feel for what we do there. When you're ready, request the access to the rest of the 40 of the Lazarus Lectures. And of course, always, Bishop, I am available for free consultations with you to discuss the needs of your people. Just follow the link that's provided in order to set up a time to meet with me that works for you. These couples, these families are very important to me. I experience a great deal of sadness when I run into a family that's in a state of psychological desperation because they're afraid everything's going to fall apart permanently. So just follow the links and we'll be here to serve you. Talk to you later.